All right, welcome back to the channel, Firefighter Golf. Behind me here, I got Titus Conrad. He's my #1 on the varsity team. He qualified for state last year. Titus, what's your goal this year?
Qualify state.
Qualify for state again. Hopefully we can do it as a team.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm doing these little videos, is to try to give my guys, you know, a better process to go through when they're in trouble. And we're getting ready to show you where Titus is at after the first tee ball. But I wanted you to be able to go back to these videos. So good luck this year, brother. Love you. So something today at practice that we touched on was, I told the boys that this is their thinking box, where they think about the wind, they think about their yardage, the front of the green, middle of the green, back of the green, and the pin's yardage, and they also think about their lie. Now, obviously we're on the tee box, so you don't have to worry about that, but this is the thinking box where I want them to go through that process. This is the action box. So this video is for them to always go back to. Titus can go back to it, my varsity boys, that once they get in this box, all they're doing is going through their routine, and they're just getting ready to go. So I just wanted to touch on that. Thanks. All right, Titus, what's your thought process on this tee shot here with these trees right there? What are you thinking?
Just get nice in the fairway, right in the middle of the fairway, probably on the left side, upper left.
So you want to hit it on the left side of the tree because you play a little fade, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I envision for you as well. So let's see if you can do it. Just pushed a little right from what you wanted. So let's go find it and hit it again. All right, Titus, we know it wasn't the best of tee shots, but now our goal is, once we see where it's at, is to get back and play, right?
Yep.
So if you don't have a shot, we're just gonna punch it back to the fairway. It's a par 5, and let's get you back in play and get away from the trouble. So that's our goal. Let's see what we got. All right, here's what we got. Titus's tee ball. It's a par 5. We have a little chute to go through. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so we just worked on the low punch shots on the driving range. So your goal is just get it back to the fairway about the 150 yard marker. You're not trying to be a hero on this shot. Do you agree with that? Yep. So just punch it down there and be happy with it being back in the fairway and out of the gel with these trees. All right, Titus is going through his process. He made it through the trees. Keep going. All right. Titus, we got through the trees luckily, but something I let you make in your decisions right now, so you can come back to this video and I'm going to give you my opinion. What'd you hit?
3 wood.
3 wood, in my opinion, is not the choice. We talked about getting it just back in the fairway, and so to me, it would be more like a 5-iron. Mm-hmm. Keep it lower with that club. Do you agree? Yeah. And that's why I want to let them come out here and make their own decisions, and then I will give them my thought process from playing. So hopefully when I'm not with you at tournaments, you can say, oh, coach said in these situations I probably shouldn't use that 3 wood. You got lucky there. Mm-hmm. You'd have more control with a 5-iron. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There's Harrison, my senior. Look at him go. He's driving that through the bunker chute up there. Asher, piping it up there. Good shot, Ash. All right, Titus, you have your yardage yet?
Yes.
What's it saying?
130.
So this pin, when I played it today, is in the back part of the green. So we do not want to go over, because you know this green, it's death behind there, right? Mm-hmm. So if it's 130 to that, what's it saying it is to the front of the green?
110.
Okay, so I want you to have that yardage in mind. You're downwind. That club will carry that 110 hopefully a little bit further with this wind. We are right here, folks. He got lucky through these trees, and it's uphill a little bit, but it's downwind. So let's shoot for like a 115 yardage. Mm-hmm. What is that club for you? So Titus says it's pitching wedge. I'm going to interject this time instead of letting you make your decision like you did back there with the 3 wood. So let's get this done. Let's cash in on it. Go through your process. Thinking box, action box. Okay, just a little pull, a little tug. That's not bad. Let's see if it's the right yards when we get up there. All right, Titus, I'm gonna show them where your ball's at and what you have left. So he went a little long, but what were we just talking about? The fact that we went through a process, we made the right decisions with our club selection.
Yeah.
Cars going by, let's take a second. We made the right decisions, and sometimes this happens in golf. And it's just the way it is. As long as they go through a good process to make the right decisions, we can live with that. If you just grab a club and it goes long and you're wondering why, well, this is part of it. You're not too bad here, pal. So let's just get up and down, give yourself a good chance for the par, all right? All right, I called Titus up here with me because I want you to come up and look at the lay of the land. What are you seeing?
Feeding down.
Feeding down to the right. And this is the low point right here. So how high, you're gonna have to come up here and see how high you're gonna have to throw this. Yeah, you're gonna come up and see how high you have to throw this ball to take that break.
That's it about here.
Okay, where do you think your landing point is for this shot? It all depends on how high you're gonna throw it too. About,
Right around here.
okay, so go with it, trust it, get into the process, and let's see what happens. Just threw it too far, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right. So you knew you threw a little too far, and this is a practice round, so let's throw it where you wanted to throw it and see what happens. Okay, you threw it better, but you threw it lower too. It is what it is. That's what this is about. This is about being out here and learning. You probably needed to throw that higher or land it shorter, correct?
Yeah.
You guys understand what I'm saying there? Gravity helps kill these shots. So you threw yours pretty high, so it was nice. All right. Harrison, you got a putt for birdie. Asher for birdie, Titus for his par. Downhill, Harrison. Look at this guy. Oh, hey, leprosy. That's the worst disease in golf. Good par. All right, Titus for his par. Go down. All right, Titus, this is to avoid the dreaded double bogey. Nice. Nice, Titus, give me some. Way to grind, buddy. That's what it's about. So, what did we learn from that? Short game is probably the most important part of this, because you almost got 4 from over there, but you grinded, you got the 3. So the boys hate working on their short game. It's boring, I get it, right guys?
Yep.
But it needs to be done. So Titus, good job. We'll see you on hole 2. Yep. All right, Titus, par 4, 320 yards. These trees on the left are a fit for the slicers, and Titus likes to play a fade, so he's fine as a lefty. You agree?
Yep.
So this hole doesn't bother you, does it?
No.
Okay, so you're just gonna play your driver with your cut and try to get it to about 100 out?
Yep.
You like that? Okay, so we'll see how he does, and then I'll make suggestions afterwards. All right, just like he envisioned and we talked about. Okay, probably about 120 out, I'd say. All right, here's what we got. 126 to that front flag here, 120 to the front. So Titus, let's talk about that like we did on hole 1. What's your 120 club that you know is gonna cover that front?
Probably my pitching wedge again.
Okay, yeah, because you hit it pretty good last hole, so we can go off that information with the way that it's flying today, you know, in these conditions. So I like that choice for you. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in this thinking box, which is kind of where your bag would be, not on the cart today. But tomorrow, it's going to be 25-mile winds. So again, you got to get in this thinking box. You made the right decision. Trust it. Now you get in the action box, right? Okay. So here we are in the thinking box. What are the wind conditions?
Slightly in.
Slightly into us. So going by what happened last hole, I think this is your right club, and we'll find out. I like his decision here. Bringing it right, wind. A little long? Yeah. Okay. You hit it solid. So the only thing I could probably say that I didn't really talk about in the action box or the thinking box is this slope is kind of like this. So that makes that pitching wedge like a couple degrees stronger. So we might have been able to go with what's your next club.
Probably would be gap wedge.
So that might have been a better club choice for you.
Like 90.
And something you can do in practice rounds is you can throw another ball down and see if that was your club. But for today's purpose, we can probably say that probably was. Okay, good job though. I like the contact. We're learning. All right, he's kind of middle back with where his ball ended up. Here's what it would have been if he came up short. It'd be a hard shot there. I like him playing a little longer and having the putt at it. Here are these guys short, and this is a tough pitch, chip. See how hard of a shot that is? All right, Titus, when we're walking up to the green, since we're on this side, not the ball side, we're on the hole side, let's look at this break. Because last hole, you didn't play enough break on that first putt, did you?
No.
And you gave yourself a tester
Yeah.
coming back. So we're going to walk through the process better here for him so he can have this information in tournaments. Okay, so you see, what do you see breaking?
I see it coming downhill and breaking towards the right.
Towards the right. Okay, I see that too. Let's go to the other side. So Titus, while I'm walking this way, I'm also looking and confirming what I saw from that side, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So just don't walk up there blindly. Still pay attention while these other guys are hitting. You can get this information right now. You don't have to do it when it's your turn to hit, okay? All right, so you're walking up here, seeing that, yeah, it's downhill, and I'm seeing that break that you confirmed.
Yep.
Okay, then we'll go double check it from the ball side, all right? All right, what are we doing here?
Fixing a divot.
Fixing the ball divot. Always do that, people. All right, Titus, pay attention to his putt because it's going to give you an idea what it does around the hole. All right, did you see that?
Yep.
How much it falls off? Asher, do you pay attention to people's putts in a tournament that are similar lines as yours?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, what are you seeing?
It's going down to the left.
Okay, how far out you think? After watching Harrison's ball.
I don't know, like
You like, pick a mark out and see what you think.
right out in this area.
Okay, I like that. Maybe a little further out because you saw how much his leaked when it lost speed.
Yeah.
When it loses speed, it's going to break more, correct? Okay, so maybe go a little further out than that. That's what I'm seeing to help you out on this hole, okay?
Yep.
Let's see what happens. Trust it, get into your thinking box, and then get into your action box and go. Okay, it's going to grab that downhill. Look at this putt. Look at this guy go. Nice. Nice. Did you feel comfortable going through a process, right? Do you think it made you feel more confident?
Yes.
Okay, so good job. Let's tap that in. All right, Titus, good job on that last putt there and the process of it. So, we're going to be doing this at practice without the filming, but I'm going to be with you at tournaments going through these processes. But when I'm not there, hopefully this gives you some value to go through a process of knowing that you're going to make the right decision and you're not just going over it, feeling uncomfortable, and then you swing and then you hit a bad shot.
Yep.
You agree?
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to do these videos and work with you guys even more With 18 kids, it's hard to do this all the time, but we're taking advantage of this nice weather finally in Kansas City. So let the folks know what value you found from it besides what I just said.
Learn more about how to like read greens, more like time on each swing, in between swings, and just the process of
Just the whole thing.
the whole thing.
You know, you've watched those guys yesterday on the Masters, the process they go through. So, you know, just trying to give you value from what I've learned from better golfers than me and then what I've learned over time. And I think it will make you a better golfer, and we'll get this young man, qualified for state again, don't you think? You excited?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it, Titus.